All right. So actually, most of these are ones that I've come across this week, and they've got some interest in them as well too. So what we'll do with these as well is the links to all of these apps and tools. We will drop them into chat. Well, when I say we, it's JM who is here on my team. He'll drop these into chat. You can save the chat at the end of the evening, and then you can click through to them and explore them at your leisure. Alrighty, so the first one I've got is one called TangoCard.com. The reason why this one here is in the lineup today is these people gave me a $50 card that I could spend at Amazon. So actually it was $50 US, so it ended up to be about $70. How I got that was the host that I use is a host called Cloudways, and I've been with them for probably nigh on 10 years now. And they wanted to get some insights from me about how I find some of the new AI tools inside the hosting panel. All of that's probably not that interesting to you, but what is interesting is it was a survey. They did interview me, and as a thank you for interviewing me, they gave me a $50 US Tango card. So I couldn't resist. I thought I better explore this and see what it is. So what this card is it is a gift card place to be able to use it to go and reward your clients, your fans, your people, and even your family as well too. And so if you are, let's say, onboarding people, or you've had, or someone's done some business with you, they've booked in with you, then they have got a ton of cards here that you can, or gift cards that you can use to give people, to say thank you, to reward them. And they're from everywhere, from Netflix, Amazon, Apple, Bunnings, would you believe? Kmart probably means nothing to anyone in the UK, but that's the big Home Depot store. And there are supermarket cards as well too. So you can sign up to these, and you can integrate these into your process there and gift them to people based on what they do with you. So and you can gift them any amount as well too. So you could use them for surveys, as Cloudways did with me. You could use them as a thank you for signing up with me or doing business with me, like a Netflix card or something like that, or even a holiday voucher. So they've got the likes of Wyndham on there as well too, which are resort places as well. So all sorts of things in here. So this one here is called TangoCard.com. All right, next one I have is one called Redesign with AI. This is one that came through Product Hunt, which is where people upvote and downvote apps that they think are really helpful and useful. This particular one has lots and lots of AI design tools in it. Maybe I shouldn't be showing this tonight since we're looking at Canva, but it does actually have some cool features in it as well too. So little icons, if you have a phone app that you have created for your clients, your business, you create an icon for that. You can use those on your computer as well too. You can create logos in here. So I've got a logo creator. Stickers that you can use on social media, so you can have your own sort of branded or stickers that you send out on your social media messenger chats. You can create posters, you can create coloring in items, so you upload a photo, turn it into a sketch that is a coloring in type of thing for kids. Actually, adults use those as well too. They call it something different. I think they call that mindfulness. So you can create that for yourself as well too, or for your clients. And you can also create mock-ups of products. So let's say you, as I did recently, go to an expo or attend an expo. Maybe you want an expo bag and you want to mock up a design to see what it looks like on it. So you can do those sort of mock-ups as well too. Create birthday cards. You can even mock up your own tattoo. Take that through to the tattoo shop and get that tattooed on you as well too. And that way you can let people know that you actually designed your own tattoo. Depending on how it comes out, you may not actually want to admit to it, but it's probably a bit better than some of my pen sketch drawings. So in there's lots and lots of things, and they've got that, your traditional AI illustration tool as well, or picture tools, but you can do illustrations, which are like line drawings with you can color in or get the AI to color in for, let's say, courses and programs you're doing. So multitude of uses, and it's just one platform that's got lots and lots of these tools in it. So really, really helpful, really easy to use. They do have a free plan with it for you to try it out. It just doesn't give you enough credits. I was going to demo it with you. I did one thing and I ran out of credits. So you'll have to jump in and try it out for yourself. That's the inside of it there. You can describe exactly what you want. So it's just like AI tools. You can even upload a picture of yourself, a headshot of yourself, and you can do, and you can manipulate that, edit it, sort of change it, all that sort of thing as well too. So lots and lots of tools in there for you to try out. So that one there is RedesignWithAI.com. Next one I have, you may think is a little bit boring, and yes, you'd be right. But what this one is, it did have a particular use case for me. And this one here was to convert just ordinary text into HTML text. Why did I want that? Well, I happen to be using a CRM, or this is the iConnection CRM. They have a thing in it called custom values. And rather than just putting, I won't explain everything about all that there, but essentially what it means is you can put a block of text in and it will sort of drop into other places in your CRM, like your landing page, into your emails, and that's it. So you can really just change the custom value quickly without having to go into all of the emails and go and change them all. It will just change everywhere. But the problem with it is it just is plain text. So what I wanted to do was to have some HTML. What HTML does, it does things like it separates things into paragraphs. It puts things into lists rather than just have a single block of text. So the way this works, this particular one is very simple. You just paste in the block of text that you'd like to convert to HTML, and then click this Convert to HTML button. And what it does, it's a bit hard to see. Let me see if I can enlarge it here. What it does, you can see in the text, it's got these little tags on either side. So there is a P tag, which is for a paragraph. So it's an opening tag and a closing one. BR, which is for line break. And so it adds all that in. So it means that when I copy this, paste it into the custom value, rather than just getting a single paragraph of text, I actually get it all formatted out just as you would in a Word document. So it's a good, clean way of creating, HTML text for a use like that. And there's lots of other uses you can use it for as well. If you're using it in your website, let's say you want to create an HTML style in your website as well, you can use it for that sort of thing. If you don't happen to know HTML code, it's a really quick way of doing it. Even if you do, it's quicker than writing it all out by hand anyway. So, and that's free. So that is available online at elementor.com/tools/text to HTML converter. But there is a better way. So I have logged into Claude. So Claude.ai is a large language model. And I thought, I wonder how well this will do. I did try it in ChatGPT and in Perplexity, but hands down, Claude is the best tool for generating HTML text. So what you can see on screen at the moment, this is the prompt that I used. And so you can see here the text, which interestingly enough, I generated this out of ChatGPT. I could have done this in Claude, but I'd already done it in ChatGPT. And what I asked it to do was to convert this, and it's a very simple prompt. The prompt is the line at the top, and so convert into HTML for use inside a web page. Then I pasted the text I just copied out of ChatGPT. So what it did was it then converted that into HTML code, and here's what it came out like. So I was pretty impressed with this. What really impressed me about it, if you're wondering why I was impressed, was not only did it convert just this block of text into something that had paragraph breaks, it's got the check marks as well too, it's got an underline, but it's even done things like put it in this quote box at the top. So a nice little light background with a left-hand margin. So these are all of the little things that you do if you're bit of a designery person trying to create this with HTML. And this would take a bit of time to create it in HTML. You can see a box here that has in it just a light background, and it has got a button in there as well too. So to do that, if I was to do that by hand, that would probably be a good half an hour's work. I would imagine, yeah, it's probably sort of 20 minutes, half an hour's work. This here, it took it in a matter of seconds, and then at the very top there is this button that says copy. Click the copy button, and then you can just go and paste it in to wherever it wants to go. And in my case, paste it into the custom value in the iConnection CRM, and voila, the email comes out exactly like this, and it looks exactly like this on my landing page as well too. So if you do have a use case for converting your text into HTML, so it looks pretty and it looks nice when you're sending out emails, Claude does a really good job of it. So as I say, this is my go-to favorite for creating HTML text. And the reason why I came here is I went online to look for tools that would do that. There were a few tools that did it. There's some really good ones that gave you a free session for a little while, and then they wanted to charge you an obscene amount of money for it. And in Claude, you can actually come here and do it for free. So Claude gives you a certain number of free prompts, in a day, so you can do it for free. And if you sign up for Claude as well, I think it's only around about $20 a month, like a lot of the other language models as well. So there you go, text to HTML, use Claude. And the very last one I've got for you tonight is a book. So this is the latest book that I've got. It is called The Let Them Theory by Mel Robbins. Some of you will have heard of Mel Robbins. If you haven't, she's got a podcast. She's also written a number of books as well too. And this one here is all about stopping focusing on stuff that doesn't matter, things you can't control. And it's actually just to focus on the things that you can control. Stop comparing yourself to other people. And if you're in business, don't compare yourself to other people's businesses. So really work, and it really helps you to work on the stuff that really matters to you, the things that you can control, and what it is that you're trying to build and develop, and really sort of setting yourself free from what you think other people expect of you. And reality is they don't expect anything of you. This is all in your mind. You sort of make this stuff up. But she puts it into words so well. So good read. And really is about just being yourself in the world and creating a business that is yours, and not comparing it to anybody else's out there, and creating something that is uniquely representative of who you are. And so that there, if you go and just Google the Let Them Theory, Mel Robbins, you'll find it. It's also on Amazon as well too. And we'll drop that link into chat as well. And there we have it. That is a roundup of our cool online tools for tonight. So they are all in chat as the last item in chat. So let's drop in there. What was your favorite one tonight? That'll help me to just search for other things that might be of interest to you as well too. And thank you to those of you that do send through your collection of tools and things that you find. Special mention to Jeff Gordon and also Jacqueline Price, who are religiously send me through all sorts of interesting stuff. Actually, if I got to see them all, I wouldn't actually do any work. There are so many of them, but it's really good because there's some amazing stuff that's out there as well too. So these are online tools. We'll drop these into the Business Owners SmashGo Online Facebook group. If you're not a member of that group, head over to the Facebook page. Search for Business Owners SmashGo Online, click the join button, we'll let you in, and all the other tools that we've profiled in the past, they're all in there as well too. Who knows, the one that you may have been looking for all of this time, it might be just one of the tools that are in there as well too. All right, what have we got? So what was our favorite tool for tonight? Well, it looks like our overall winner by the look of the chat there is Claude. That AI model is pretty good, and I've ended up using it more and more over the time as well too. ChatGPT seems to be the go-to because that's probably the one I've used the longest. But the likes of Claude and Perplexity are ones that I use for special use cases as well. And so today, Claude for generating code. You can do all sorts of other things in it as well too. So, but just happen to be good for that. People tell me that it's also good for writing as well, that it's a better one for writing than say ChatGPT. So I haven't tested that, but maybe go and test it and see what you think as well too. All right. Oh, and I was going to say too, these cool online tools, if you wonder which are going to be the ones that are right for your business, you need a hand with making some decisions about which tools go together, which ones might be the ones that are productive for you as well. Let me know. I'm always happy to have a chat with you and help to steer you in the right direction and to give you some recommendation on some of the ones that are going to be helpful as well too.